Okay, so I'm going to try to explain to you how this all works. So the dogs are divided up. We enter them into different classes. So Pippin was entered in 6 to 9 months. Then there's 9 to 12 months. And then there's owner, bred by owner. And there's American bred. And then there's open black and blue merle. So there's just all these different classes of dogs that you can enter. You can choose which ones to enter in. So I could have either entered him in bred by, or I could have entered him in open black, but I chose to put him in 6 to 9 months just because he's going to act like a puppy. So he might as well be shown as a puppy. So Cameron is an old friend of mine, the guy in the purple shirt, and he handled Pippin in his class. Pippin won his class. There was, what, 2 dogs in that? He won. So now he gets to go back in for winner's dog. So the winner of each class now is getting ready to come back in. Cameron also had another dog that took first in his class. So now Pippin has been handed off to Shelby, and Shelby's she's another person that's been showing dogs since she was a little girl. Um, so Pippin is getting great experience of being out there with different people and different all people that I trust. I'm sitting in a nice warm car trying to stay out of sight. The other good thing is that Celeste, who is the judge, is the person who got me into Aussies in the first place. 12 years ago. I got my first 3 Aussies from her. And I probably shouldn't be showing under her, as well as I've had a falling out with her. So for Pippin to be in there under, not disguise, but under, a different handler, there he goes. So he's with the lady in the cream colored skirt and suit. So great experience for him. Great chance to get in the show ring with people who are better than I am at showing dogs, and being handled and in there with all these other dogs, having to behave. He's looking fabulous. So really, really happy with how this is going. So now Celeste has already seen all of these dogs. The one in the front is the red tri. The next one's probably open black. I can't really tell you which ones are which, but and then he's in the 6 to 9. I think the next one's the 9 to 12. Anyway, so now she's already seen all these dogs, and now she's going to take one more good look at them and try to decide out of all these first place winners, which one is the top winner's dog. So they take winners. God, he looks so great. That stack right there is fabulous. Top line is beautiful. He's just gorgeous. So anyway, she's going to take another good look at each one of them, and then she's going to pick one first place winner out of all these dogs. And that dog will be considered winner's dog. And that's the only dog out there right now, out of all these dogs that have been judged so far. Only the first place winner's dog gets the points for winner's dog. So he would have to win this to go on. I doubt they rarely pick dogs from 6 to 9 months. So this is just great experience for him. It's going to be so good for his brain. There he wants to sit and get his treat. So I think that's it. He's doing fabulous, especially when you think that this is the first time he's met this girl, and he's out there just focused, and he's just really taken to this nicely. So what they're doing here, that they call down and backs. The judge is standing in the corner and she's watching how that dog moves from the back and from the front. And they should converge, which means that I'll have to tell you about that when I get home. And then she wants to see how they free stack. So when a dog, like right now, Cameron is in the purple shirt is stacking that dog the way he wants it to stack. Then the free stack is kind of what Shelby's doing with Pippin right now. She's just letting him set those feet how he naturally does. Well, he does it just, he does it very nicely. He squares up and he just looks, really nice when he's free stacks, which is what I really like to show. So when the dog goes down and back, like Cameron's going to do right now with the other dog that took first place in his class, he gets it lined up, and then he tries to go as straight as possible to the corner so she can see that rear. Then she comes right back to the straight at the judge so she can see the front, and then he free stacks it. Now she's looking over the whole dog, and then she's going to ask him to go around, and when he goes around, she's looking at his side gait. She wants to see how that dog moves from the side. They watch the top line. They watch to see how, how smooth it is as it goes around. So Pippin being in the 6 to 9 classes, they come back in reverse order. So he was in the first class of dogs to go into the arena, and now he's going to be the last dog to be looked over by the judge. They come back in reverse order. So if you look at this dog, as she goes down, see how much bouncing there is in that dog? And he's got kind of a swoop in his back. He's not flat on his top line. That's me being critical. Also, when you watch watch some of these dogs go around, they roll. So it almost looks like they have a belly that's rolling back and forth. Shouldn't have that. If a dog is in condition and